If you've ever felt like you're suffocating in a crowd while everyone else is thriving, your brain might be wired on a completely different frequency, and science just proved why you're not broken. You aren't antisocial, you're an evolutionary outlier designed for a depth most people will never understand. Ever walked into a packed mall and felt like someone just turned the volume of life up to 11? The fluorescent lights are stabbing your eyes, strangers are brushing past you like you're invisible, and there's this low hum of chaos that makes your chest tighten. You look around and everyone else seems fine. They're laughing, shopping, and living, while you're standing there like a glitching NPC wondering when you can finally escape. Here's the thing, you're not broken, you're not antisocial, and you're definitely not weird. Your brain is simply processing reality on a completely different frequency. Let me explain. First off, your nervous system is a supercomputer running too many programs at once. Most people's brains have a built-in filter, it's like noise-canceling headphones for life. They walk into a crowd and their brain automatically ignores the crying baby, the guy yelling into his phone, or the smell of pretzels mixed with perfume. But your brain? It's recording everything in 4K HDR with surround sound. Psychologists call this a highly sensitive nervous system. Your brain doesn't just notice things, it absorbs them. Every conversation fragment, every facial expression, every shift in energy. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose while everyone else sips from a straw. No wonder you're exhausted after 20 minutes at a party. Studies show that highly sensitive people process sensory data 30% deeper than the average person. That mental exhaustion you feel isn't laziness. It's your brain running a marathon while everyone else is taking a casual stroll. And here's what nobody tells you. This hyper-awareness made our ancestors survive. While everyone else missed the rustling in the bushes, people like you noticed the danger first. Your sensitivity isn't a glitch, it's an evolutionary advantage that kept humanity alive. Ready to join our YouTube channel and connect with a like-minded community that gets it? Click join below and let's build your easier, more intentional life together. Beyond the sensory input, you're not actually drained by people, you're drained by fakeness. Let's be honest, crowds aren't just physically overwhelming, they're emotionally exhausting because in big groups, people put on masks. The fake laugh at a bad joke, the forced smile, the performance of I'm fine when nobody actually is. You can smell that inauthenticity from a mile away. You notice the micro expressions and the energy that doesn't match the words. It's not that you hate people, you hate pretending. You hate small talk that goes nowhere and surface-level interactions that feel like chewing cardboard. Psychologists call this social masking fatigue, and it's why you'd rather have one deep 2 a.m. conversation than attend 10 shallow parties. Your brain craves substance, not noise. Research from Oxford University actually found that people who avoid crowds often have higher emotional intelligence scores than those who seek them out. Translation, you're not socially awkward, you're socially selective. You don't need 100 acquaintances, you need 3 real ones. That's not antisocial, that's wisdom. The science goes even deeper because your brain chemistry is literally different. Scientists discovered that introverts and those who dislike crowds have a dopamine imbalance compared to extroverts. Dopamine is the reward chemical. When extroverts are around people, their brains release dopamine like confetti, they feel energized and unstoppable. While extroverts need crowds to feel alive, you need quiet to access your genius. Neuroscientists at Harvard discovered that introverted brains have more gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for complex thinking. So, when you're sitting alone doing nothing, your brain is actually doing everything. You're processing life at a level most people never reach. That's not isolation, that's incubation. You are also an emotional sponge. Ever walked into a room and immediately felt the vibe was off? Even if everyone was smiling, you could sense the tension or the unspoken conflict. Because you dislike crowds, you likely possess hyperempathy. Your brain mirrors the emotions of people around you. In a crowded space, you're not just feeling your own stress, you're absorbing everyone else's anxiety, frustration, and sadness all at once. It's like being a radio that picks up every single station simultaneously. But this makes you one of the most emotionally intelligent people in the room. You see through the masks and feel what is left unsaid. Ultimately, you're not avoiding life, you're protecting your peace. Society loves to glorify being busy and loud, but choosing peace over chaos is one of the bravest things you can do. You understand something most people spend their whole lives running from, that silence isn't empty, it's full. It's full of clarity, creativity, and self-awareness. Your solitude isn't loneliness, it's self-connection. You're not missing out, you're opting out of a game that was never designed for you. So next time someone asks why you're so quiet or why you don't come out more, just smile. They don't realize you're listening to the world in a way they can't. You see things deeply, you feel things deeply, and in a world that's constantly screaming, your quiet is your power. You're not broken. You're just built different, and that's exactly what the world needs more of. So, tell me, are you someone who hates crowded places or do you thrive in chaos? Drop a comment below. I want to see how many of us choose peace over noise. If this resonated, hit subscribe. We go deeper every single day. And smash that like button so more people who feel like this can find their tribe.